Hi you guys, welcome back to another video, another reading. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards on camera. Of course, whatever shows up for whoever needs to hear it. Give me a message here for the collective. Okay, so your work will be rewarded publicly. So this is giving public recognition. So like for some people, you feel like you are not getting the recognition or you have not received any type of rewards. Now, I'm not really sure what it is that you're working on. But of course, if you know that you're not working on something, then, you know, of course, you will not be rewarded publicly. But let's see. What's this about here? Tell me about your work will be rewarded publicly for the collective, please. Okay, so we warned you about them. Trust that. So look, for some people, now this could have already happened or something that's about to happen, to where, like, let's just say your work has been rewarded publicly, or it could be about to. It looks like spirit has already like warned you about someone specifically. That's what it looks like. This could be like literally spirit warning you about like a work situation, a work environment, or like the people at work or something like that. Just depending on, like, you know, what's going on. But I'm gonna get some more insight on this. Tell me about this. Tell me about we warned you about them. Trust that. What is this about? Oh, so look, this could be in regards to like critics. It could have been people like critiquing your work ethic or whatever it is that you got going on surrounding work. This could actually be someone's like business too. It's like maybe your business is going to be rewarded publicly some way, somehow. Your business is going to be receiving more public recognition, like more people knowing about your business or you as a business owner. But yeah, it looks like your success will silence literally every critic. This had showed up one time in my on my other channel, and it was giving like crickets, you know. Like they could have had a lot to say. They was mumbling and cackling, and then now they're gonna be silent or whenever it shows up. Tell me about we warned you about them. Trust that for the collective. Okay, so look, y'all, a name or initial. So spirit could have already showed you somebody's like name or something about somebody's initial specifically is significant. Pay attention to whose name or like their initials that pop up. So something about like somebody's name is significant here. What's this? What is this warning about? What is spirit warn the collective about? Okay, so it says you can't fail at being yourself, lean in. So look, this could be a situation because look, it's like whatever your intuition or like whatever this warning was that you received about a specific person, your intuition, it says your intuition is louder than usual, but it says you can't fail at being yourself, lean in. So to me, it's given like when it comes towards like work, career, business, spirit saying be yourself. It's like you ain't got to be nobody else but you. It's like you will never fail at being yourself too. So sometimes, you know, sometimes people do feel like they gotta, you know, not be their self. You could be like wanting to dumb yourself down, but look, this message right here is telling you do not do so, because it's like it's not going to pay off the way that you want it to pay off because you chose to like do something the way another person doing it, or like you chose not to be your authentic self. So what's this about here? Tell me about your work will. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna see what this is about. What's this about? What we warned you about them for the collective. And if you got people in your ear too, especially like at work or, you know, whatever it is that you got going on, if you got people in your ear trying to tell you to do something like how they saw another person do it or something, like cut them out. Okay, like tell them to do it how the person doing it or what they got going on. Okay, so someone wants to invest in you. This could be in regards to like an investor or somebody who could be showing up as an investor. The roles could be reversed too, to where, because I feel like spirit has already shown you spiritually about a person. So like, you know, this could be, to me, this kind of giving like low-key like destiny helpers too. Because it could be like someone that you were shown or like they were shown you or something like that. But there's like an investment coming through. This could even too be like money, because this is actually showing up here. So it says a money miracle. So of course the investment, but you know what, honestly, the investment don't even have to be like somebody like handing you money. They don't have to like hand you a check. They could literally, like, let's just say you use some type of equipment or something. They could literally like buy you the equipment or like the tools, the supplies that you need. So this could actually be showing up as the money miracle, but of course money is being spent. So it says a money miracle is lining up perfectly for you. Okay, so let me see. What's this about with your success will silence every critic? Okay, so they're studying your every move. So it does look like here for some people, when it comes towards whatever it is that you got going on, I mean, I feel like when it comes towards your success, your work, the same people who critiqued you, or they could have doubted you in a sense, it's like now they're going to be studying your every move. They could be even too like trying to do certain things like similar to what you're doing, because it looks like it paid off, even though at one point in time they could have been like critiquing you in a sense. So what's this about here? Yeah, look, your future, if you was thinking about giving up right now before you came across this video, look, your future self is calling in, begging you not to give up right now, because it looks like it's going to pay off. And it's like, forget if you're not really getting the if you're not being rewarded publicly or getting the recognition that you know that you deserve. Your future self is like, hey, the recognition is coming, so it's like, I'm begging you right now to not give up on yourself. Even though you could even too have certain people like studying your every move, but it's almost like they may feel like everything that you do, it's like they're critiquing like literally everything that you do. Not really sure. For some people, you could have somebody watching you at work or something like that, but try not to worry too much about it, because it's like they're just meant to be critics. It's like that's the role that they're playing, so you got to play your role too. Tell me more about this here. Tell me about your success will silence every critic. Yeah, so look, your energy right now could definitely be like irritating some people's demons. That's what showed up. But it says your energy irritates their demons. That's why they act funny. So if you got some people acting funny towards you, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the role that they're playing right now. That's the energy that they're in right now. So your future self, like, hey, don't even worry about them right now. That's like, that's what they meant to do. It's giving energy vampires too. Look, if it drains you, it's not aligned. So specifically like these work environments, or specific work environments for some people, it's not everybody's work environment, y'all, but you know, like if you can feel energy, you know what's going on, you know, like low key. And especially if people are like acting funny towards you, that's why. Even like something about your success too could be like irritating their demons or something like that. But I'm gonna just clarify some of these. I'm not gonna clarify all of them. I'm gonna ask about this whole name and initial. Their sign may pop up, but I'm not promising. Okay, because it could be any sign. Tell me about a name or initial will come to you for the collective. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is coming out. A feminine energy could be significant. Could be a feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But let's see. Tell me about a name or initial will come to you for the collective. Okay, so the Hanged One. So it looks like possibly maybe this name has not came towards you, because it looks like somebody's like waiting to be enlightened here about someone's name or initial or something like that. Let's just say, yeah, it looks like this is coming towards you. So the Four of Cups is actually coming out here. This is showing up here to where there's like something about somebody's like name or the initial attached to a unexpected offer is significant. That's all I was saying too. Like the rose could be reversed, because it's like you could be in that the Four of Cups type of energy. Like spirit could be showing you somebody's initial, and something about like you know how people be having like their initials on like cups and stuff like that. That's like super significant too. What's this about with a name or initial will come to you for the collective? Okay, so the Ten of Wands is coming out here. This is in regards to like the work that you've been putting in. Look, the Chariot is showing up here too. I do see a breakthrough because the Ace of Swords is coming out too. So I do feel like, look, your intuition right now is like really, really loud when it comes towards the energy, the vibes right now surrounding like work and career. I feel like your intuition is like the GPS to like your next move, like how you move forward as well. But yeah, I feel like there's clarity coming in regards to like work, career, business. It's like however you would consider yourself to be successful, because the success don't really have to be around like work, career, business. But I do feel like specifically this is in regards to that, especially when it comes towards investments or like somebody wants to invest in you. Let me see. Tell me more. For some people, you may feel as if like somebody, like nobody would ever want to invest in you, even though that could be like really like you're not really your main goal, but it is somebody out there who wants to invest in you. They feel like that you are worth it. Tell me about we warned you about them for the collective. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. See, yeah, it's giving like Destiny Helper type of energy. Because I saw the Six of Pentacles too. So, Earth sign energy could be significant. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But it looks like this is a heads up when it comes towards what's coming towards you. It does look like some type of help or assistance, or offer coming through. What's this about? Tell me about what we warned you about them for the collective. Yeah, so the Star is coming out. Yeah, I feel like you don't already got some type of sign or a message when it comes towards, like, this could be even to like a spiritual download, however you receive messages, but it looks like you already received a heads up on what's coming towards you. Tell me about your success will silence every critic here for the collective. Ooh, so look, y'all, Nine of Pentacles coming out, and I keep seeing the Six of Swords too at the bottom. It looks like you're moving on from a situation here. You're moving towards calmer waters, but I do feel like, look, things are about to get more easier. And I'm hearing like specifically the word like smooth. It's almost like smooth sailing, or like, you know, a smooth ride ahead, especially if there's been like some turbulence, okay? Especially when it comes towards like work, career, business. But it does show where with the Nine of Pentacles coming out, look, some things are about to pay off. I had put out a message the other day about like a harvest. So even because I had mentioned about, because I still remember like what I was shown, but some people may even, like the critics may even show up towards like a harvest season when you're receiving your rewards, or like, you know, basically the fruits of your labor. But it looks like you were the only person putting in the work. But it's like for some reason, it's like now they want to put in the work, and the work could indicate like them actually supporting you, not critiquing you in a negative type of way or acting funny towards you. So that's what it's giving. Even like carrots could be significant too. I actually had saw some carrots last night at the grocery store, and they was looking like so perfect. It literally looked like they had just pulled them out of the garden. But yeah, and it looks like, yeah, I feel like there's a need to protect that, because if you know, and you may not even realize, you know, certain people that were critiquing you or whatever, but I'm sure that you know who was acting funny. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna ask about this. Tell me about their studying your every move here for the collective. Oh, so look, y'all, the Magician coming out. And look, this Five of Swords energy showing up here. I feel like these are the critics, the people that could be acting funny towards you. There's like it's like manipulation, certain tactics, hidden motives that's coming out here. I feel like too, there's like certain people who are trying to figure out something about like the formula or like the recipe that you have. Cause it's like you got the tool, you have like literally everything that it is that you need, even though it may not be that much, but it's like you work with what you got in a sense, but it's like you're using your power. You're not doubting your skills, your abilities, or there could be a need not to do so. But to me, it feels like somebody's trying to figure out your formula or how you're doing certain things. That's what it looks like. Somebody's trying to figure out like your next move. Even like monitoring spirits is very significant too, because I had mentioned this before, but when you in this magician energy, like let's just say you actually like working on something, you could be like saying your affirmations, or I don't know what it is that you're doing when you start conjuring things up, you know, things that you are trying to bring in towards yourself. When you start seeing like a fly or something like that, it'd be like some weird energy, but it's always like when you doing something. So they trying to figure out what you're doing. What's this about? Tell me about your being... Okay, your work is being rewarded publicly. Give me clarity on this for the collective. Your work will be rewarded publicly. Oh, so look, the Wheel of Fortune coming out. This could definitely change your status here. Because with the Wheel of Fortune card coming out, yeah, them tables about to turn. The wheel is shifting in your favor. These signs could be significant. Aquarius, a Virgo, Leo, and Taurus energy is significant. Tell me about your work will be rewarded publicly here. Yeah, look, continue to keep putting yourself out there, y'all, because the Three of Wands is coming out. So when it comes towards like your goals, your plans, you could definitely have a sense of foresight. It's like where you see yourself at in the future, or like your future self when it comes towards your goals. Yeah, so it's like those rewards are coming through. I forgot what this other card says. It's like from another deck that I'll be using, but the Three of Wands, it says something about oh yeah, put yourself out there, you'll be rewarded one way or another. So sometimes the rewards or like the public recognition may not come through in like the same way that you would want it to come in. It's gonna come in either way. I'm gonna ask about this. Something about your energy irritates their demons. That's why they act funny for the collective. Oh, so wow. The King of Swords coming out. The Five of Swords showing up here too at the bottom. See. I feel like somebody's showing up as some type of like agent. That's the vibes I'm getting here with this Five of Swords. For some people, you can have like secret agents. See, that's why I feel like them people, they playing a really important role when it comes towards like critiquing or, you know, your success or something. Yeah, like low-key they showing up as like agents. It's giving like undercover. It's like one of those type of people to where they will be like a not really like a investigator, but to me it's giving like a secret agent. It's like somebody who's on a mission, and you on a mission too. A King of Swords could be significant. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. What's this about here? Oh, and you know what? Something about that movie, because like that's the vibe I was picking up. Even like a, I don't want to say this, but it's like a assassin, but like really they gotta play as an agent. It's like they gotta infiltrate some way, somehow. But I was picking up the movie Kill Bill with this Five of Swords. Tell me about your, what is this? Oh, your energy irritates their demons. That's why they act funny. Oh, so Five of Pentacles, a Five of Wands showing up here too. So 2 5s, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune card coming out. So I do feel like there is going to be some significant changes. I feel like the energy is changing too. But you know what Spirit's saying too, like, do not change or switch up your energy. Like, stay cool, calm, and collected. The fact that your energy is irritating certain people's demons, they're acting funny towards you. So it's like they want you to feel irritated as well. See that energy vampire energy showing up. See 5 of Wands. They need to like stay out of any type of conflict, even like debating, like that rage bait. Okay, people be wanting to like rage bait you. I do feel like here too with the 5 of Pentacles coming out, to me it's given like you could feel left out in a cold. But I feel like it's a tactic that make you feel that way. Even like the lack of support. What's this about? Something about your energy irritates their demons. That's why they act funny for the collective. Okay, 2 of Cups coming out here. This could be a situation so where for some people you could feel left out in a cold, or like at one point in time you could have felt that way. Especially when it comes towards like close connections. I feel like something about somebody's energy could have shifted. It's like at one point in time, it's like you could have, like, it's almost like the connection is like the 2 of Cups, right? But then it's like it goes south or it gets sour. It's like you may feel like you irritating a person, or they could pretend as if like you're irritating them. That's the why. They could be acting funny towards you. What's this about here? I'm actually getting one more from this one. Somebody that you were connected to, though. This could be like literally anybody, but I feel like Spirit is revealing here that somebody was an energy vampire. And they could have been draining your energy. But what's this about here? Tell me about your work will be rewarded publicly. Okay, so look, you're being shown what to release. I do feel like this could be a person, honestly. Somebody, like a person could have been someone's comfort zone. It could even be like an environment or something of that sort. I do feel like there's like strong memories attached to like this person. It could be somebody that you had like really, you know, good memories with, but for some reason, like energetically, spiritually, it's like y'all not aligned. They drain your energy too much. That's what it looks like. Because I feel like a person was somebody's like comfort zone, but it's actually robbing them blind. It says your comfort zone is robbing you blind. And not really sure if they, like somebody was connected to a person that could have been like low-key robbing them. It could be materials or just energy, just in general. Tell me about your work will be rewarded publicly for the collective, please. Yeah, so you're letting go of what no longer aligns. That's what it looks like here. So I do feel like, look, there's a need to trust that the things that you're needing to let go and release, like trust that it's for the better. Because sometimes when it's like a comfort zone situation, you feel comfortable doing it. But sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. But it looks like once you let that go, I do feel like there could be like more recognition or like, you know, a public reward some way, somehow. It could show up in different type of ways for certain people. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching.